Okay, can everybody hear me? Is everybody on here? Hello, welcome to Tailgate ThrowDown Podcast. This is Ryan and Tom Chad Show. Can anybody hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Backyard. Was that for me? Okay, great. So I had lost my mic, and then when I got my mic back, we lost uh, Ryan's mic. So we're having some serious issues with the sound today. I'm sending him a link right now, hopefully to bring him back in as a guest, and we can get the show rolling because y'all know he's the big dog. I just pick up the crumbs behind him. Hope everybody's doing okay. We had a whole show. Let's see, add to the stage. Yeah, come on.
Can you hear me?
We cannot hear you, Ryan. I cannot hear you. That's a negative. This is going to be a shit show tonight. Let's see. Let me call him on the phone. Y'all hang tight with me. You know, we can go over the sponsors. I don't sound near as good as our announcer, but oh, y'all can hear him? All right, let me let him know. Let me call him. Everybody in the comments says they could hear you. I could not hear you. Yeah, they could hear you. I couldn't. So I don't know how the hell we're going to pull this off, but we're live. All right. Well, I'm low, huh? Let me crank it up a little bit. Hell. All right, hold on. Shit.
Oh. Can you hear me now? Oh, dude, this is going to be so bad.
Can't hear shit.
Well, I don't really know. It's got to be a StreamYard thing, dude. I don't know what's going on, but this is absolute bullshit. It's chaos, but it is what it is.
Okay. Let me just do this.
Yeah, let's work around it. Let's see.
It says both of us are loud and clear, but I cannot hear my partner.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. I don't understand. I don't know how this is going to work because if you can't hear me, I can hear you. But you can't hear me. So, well, I'm blurry because I don't have any good cell service here. So it's an absolute shit show. And I'm working on it. But let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get into the good stuff. Classic Truck Nationals. Okay. If you were not in Leonard Park in August, then you missed it, but it's okay. They're going to be back next year. Be sure to go follow. Be sure to go follow.
Holy shit!
Classic Truck Nationals. Anyway, Sean Settles and family, they put on a great show. It's weird. I know. I don't know how you guys can hear both of us because I can hear Thomas, but he cannot hear me at all. He cannot hear me at all. This is a shit show. Hang on a second. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Hang on. Oh, trees.
This is a shit show.
Hey, Thomas, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Thomas? My God. All right. So obviously,
Yeah, actually, he had sound there for a minute. Guys, I don't know what's going on. We got a cluster.
how about now? Can you hear me now?
No, thanks, baby.
You guys got me now? Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's technology. There's something's going on with StreamYard, and we cannot get it figured out. We've been trying like crazy. Hang on a sec. Hey, buddy.
I think I'm just gonna get off of here and let you do it since you got the mic. I can't hear you. I can't mess with you.
Okay, buddy.
All right, y'all have a good show. I'll be here in the comments.
Okay, G. All right. Bye. So Thomas is going to exit stage left, and it's just me. Isn't that great? So Square Body Stuff YouTube channel. Make sure you go check him out. That's our guy, Mr. Chad. He's building all these badass trophies for you guys, and we greatly appreciate him. Moonshiner Garage, me and Thomas over there with Chrissy and Jake trying to make the best content we can. We appreciate you guys and all your support. Be sure to, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and all that kind of good jazz. Newport Raceway, Newport, Arkansas. It's the place where the damn thing's going down, okay? And I promise you it will not be a shit show like it is tonight. Newport Raceway, huge shout out to them. Scott and Belinda Cooper, badass people, got a great facility. They're gonna put us a nice, clean facility in front of us so that we can have the best damn time we can with some badass trucks. But just know that we like to keep it clean. So when you're there, respect the facilities. Make sure. Last year we did fantastic. They had hardly any cleanup, and I greatly appreciate that from each and every one of you guys that came out and gals. So let's do it again this year, because this year's going to be bigger. It's going to be better, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Davis Glass Service, 817-305-6039. If you need glass, well, get your ass over to Davis Glass Service. They are the people that will provide you with all the clear glass you need. Mears Racing and Building, they got a YouTube channel. They got some social media stuff. Get over there and follow them and check out what they've got going on. They got some awesome trucks they're bringing down from Michigan. And John's been posting up some stuff. And a little birdie came and landed on my shoulder and said, Raymond, who's coming down there from Michigan's got that blue S10. He said that he's looking for some action Friday night. And so if you got the balls or the conads or whatever to come and strut your stuff, then go poke old Raymond on the shoulder and tell him you're running for a cheeseburger or, something. L&L Services, L&L Services, Logan Graves. If you need plumbing, you need L&L Services. Logan is not only a sponsor, but he's also going to be a competitor. Now, he has a really awesome, like, splash side truck. It's like an F-150, like a 94, I believe it is, something like that. It's that cool, light blue with the pink splash going up the side. It's pretty sweet. They're doing some last-minute changes to that truck, though, and, we'll get into that later, too. But it kind of goes along the same lines of how crazy all you guys are. And how you push through adversity, because there's a lot of people pushing through adversity right now. Last but not least, Bradley Staten Fabrication and Performance. If you have fabrication needs or performance needs, well, then you need to call Bradley Staten. He's located in East Texas in Commerce. He's in the page quite a bit, so if you need something from him, feel free to reach out to him, poke him on the shoulder. Oh, wait a minute. Is Thomas back in here? Okay, look at that. I see what you're doing there, big homie. I like it. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll still talk about it, but let's just face it. It's going to be me, you, in the comments. There's been a lot of stuff going on this week. And as you know, some of you have seen, we got some major problems in the Prime Dime camp. It's not good. Went to do some general maintenance on the truck. Just was going to change the spark plugs in it, throw some oil in it, and fix a little transmission leak. And Bradley Staten's got a business page, so follow the Staten Performance or Fabrication and Performance Facebook page. You can reach them through that page as well. And we need to actually share that. I forgot that you created one, and we need to share that out. And yeah, Justin Wilson, shit show from the get-go. Absolutely, dude. I wouldn't have it any other way. Jason Shadden in the house. What's going on? We got Backyard in the house. Tim Saws, Murder Dime, Justin Wilson, Brad Rector. What's happening, buddy? Good to see y'all. Mr. Chris Ragsdale. Hello, sir. Good to have you in here. Nick Watkins. Appreciate you hanging on through all that BS in the beginning. Let's talk about this. So yeah, there's Bradley Staten's pickup, and there's his Facebook page. So be sure to go over there and follow it and comment. Do all that good jazz. He's bringing that truck that's shown there in the picture. That's a badass C10, and don't let the outside appearances fool you. That truck is all business, and so is Bradley. Bradley's a hell of a competitor. So if you draw him, you better be on your A game, because he's coming to win. That's what he's coming to do. He's going to have a good time, but it's always more fun when you win. So anyway, this week's been rough. We pulled the number 5 spark plug out of Jake's truck, and when I pulled it out, a bunch of water came out. And it's very interesting because the truck has absolutely shown no signs of a head gasket problem. And it doesn't smoke, it doesn't steam, doesn't do anything. But I noticed before I changed the plugs, I went to go pop the cap off the radiator, and it was a little low on water. And I was like, it's weird. So I checked the catch can, the overflow, and it was empty. And I was like, well, I went to go drain the catch can on the motor, and nothing came out. I was like, all right, well, we're good there. But then when I pulled the plug out, water come running out. And I'm pretty sure, almost certain, that it's the head itself, not a head gasket. But I've got it torn down to where I basically need to pull the headers off and then pull the head off. So I'll do that. Yeah, very basic. Bradley Staten says the truck's very basic. That is very true. I'm glad that we're addressing that. It is a very basic truck. But so the heads that are on this thing, this is like a homebrew 5.3 that Dave put together for us. And it's got some 706 heads on it, and they're not desirable heads. Obviously, 706s usually aren't the most desirable, but these are actually Castech heads, and Castech heads are absolute shit. They're known for cracking, and I'm pretty sure that's the problem. When the engine gets warm, there's no water leaking into the cylinder. And when it sets, the crack opens up and lets water in. So we are working on a solution for that. I have some really awesome news to share, but I can't share it today because we haven't finalized everything. But on the next one, we'll be doing something pretty awesome that is super exciting for me. Super exciting for Thomas. And will be super exciting for the Tailgate ThrowDown. We have a solution. We're working on it. Probably be going to pick up a set of heads on Friday, and we'll talk about that on next Monday's podcast. I'm not the only one. Me and Jake aren't the only one who are thrashing here. And I don't know. I wonder if there's a way that I can. Thomas, is there a way? I know you're in the background there. Can you make that bigger and make me smaller? Or something? I don't know how you do that. But we're not the only ones thrashing. There's a lot of people that are thrashing. Jonathan Morgan reached out to me last night, and he's got some major problems. And he's working through it. So Oh, and there, from this, there's Mr. Rem Criffle's truck right there. That's the guy that wants some action Friday night. So if you got a truck that you think is fast, he said he will prove you wrong, and he'll do it for as many cheeseburgers as you want. So get you a good look at that truck. You can't hear it right now. That's fine. But you can go catch it on the page if you hadn't already, and check it out. 'Cause that thing's pretty nasty. And yeah, he's having a problem. Yeah, very similar issue to what I've got going on over here at the Prime Time camp. We've got some. He's got some water that showed up in places he's not supposed to. So, he was ready to throw in the towel, but we talked this morning, and he goes, "I said, man, look, we're in the same boat, and oh, you can hear it. Okay. Well, then when he's showing stuff, I'll shut up so you can hear it. I forget that because I can't hear it on my end. So, yeah. So anyway, he's working through that. He was going to give up, but he, after talking to him this morning, said, "No, I don't care if I'm putting it in the night before I have to leave. I'm going to keep pushing." So, big shout out to Jonathan Morgan, man. He has been a huge driving force behind the Tailgate Throwdown, a big time supporter, and I cannot imagine a tailgate round 2 going down without him there. So I really hope he can get it rectified. Let's see what we're looking at here. I need to, you know what, since he's not in here, I'm just going to bump in here like this. There we go. That's much bigger. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. They got 110 in Florida. Is that in Florida? Yeah, 110. God, we don't have anything like that. This is pretty cool. I like this one here. So Eddie Shaw, he's got an awesome truck. Now, Eddie's been going through some health problems, but he said he's doing what he can to get there. And he's got that gray pickup, that square body. And you know, he was teaching his son how to run the valves, or his grandson how to run the valves the other day. And I thought, and that's just the coolest thing ever. That's where it's at, because, you know, that's where my head's at right now. You know, like I love racing. I love truck racing. I love everything about it. But my head is that, you know, the youth coming behind us. Like we've got to get these kids involved in what we're doing to keep it alive. And, you know, there you keep seeing week after week, you know, these pictures of drag strips where there's stuff going on, you know, some good racing, but nobody's there, nobody's watching, and you know, it's either for one reason or another, you know, too much money or not enough time. But we got to make time. You know, we got to make time for these kids coming behind us, and keep it going, man. Clay Smith in the house. What's going on, Mr. Clay? Good to see you, bud. We're having some technical difficulties tonight. So Thomas is in the background handling all our, you know, stuff going on here. And I'm just sitting here being the talking head. So Jonathan Morgan's going through some struggles. They're I mean, Logan Graves, now we're talking about his truck. He had some catastrophic failure, or no, he didn't have catastrophic failure. He had catastrophic failure of the mind, thought that his combination was not what he was looking for. So he's changing the whole thing up. And I talked to Justin Wilson earlier today. He said they're going to have it there. So those guys are really, really, really thrashing, and they got a long road ahead. So looking forward to seeing that truck there, because I love that truck. And then you got this truck here. I saw this the other day. I believe this gentleman's name's Ivan. I can't see it right here. But that truck right there is nasty. I did a little searching on the interwebs of this thing. Now, it looks like it's on a sticky surface. But, man, that thing moves out. It gets down. So, while we're talking about you're having issues as well, no, guys, it's just the devil trying to get the best of us. And we were talking about this today. That's what he's trying to do tonight, man. He's trying to run the podcast, and now he's trying to run everybody's rides. Jason, I hope you can get those issues rectified, man. I really, really, really hope to see that truck back. That truck is awesome. If you don't know the truck, it's like I believe it's a 40 model or 41 model Ford on an S10 chassis. It is a badass truck. And man, another person that I cannot imagine doing the Tailgate Throwdown without having that truck there. Keep me posted if there's anything I can help you with, or anybody I know that can give you a hand. Let me know. Let's see. 100% agree. Glad to see what you and Jake are doing. Looking forward. Thanks, Nash. Yeah. So Nash, we met him at Rocky Mountain Race Week this past year at Mega Week. And I think he had saw us on Rocky Mountain Race Week page, going through the thrashing of the truck and trying to get it ready. And we ended up meeting up at the gas station in, where was that? Was it Sherman, Denison area, I believe, something like that. I had to meet Chad, not Chad Square Body stuff, Chad Reynolds from bankshift.com. And we were meeting up there to make the drive up, and then he decided to come and hang out with us and make the journey. And he also has a black S10. So it was like, hey, we got a little S10 Mafia. It was pretty cool. But we ended up having some issues, because that was the first time we'd driven the truck. So we had to shake it down, and we had some problems that were kind of holding us up that we needed to rectify. And Nash went on about his way. But we ended up meeting in Tulsa and hanging out and pitting together. And Nash, absolutely awesome dude. And he got to miss. So some of you might remember my story about Tulsa and the troubles we got into in Tulsa with, supposedly assaulting a crackhead on the street and hitting him with the car or something like that. I got pulled over for it. They interrogated me. I was under investigation and all kinds of stuff. That all happened that night. And I was supposed to be going to the same hotel he was, and when we got there, all hell broke loose. So it was a wild ride, but super, super cool. He said he's going to be trying to get to the throwdown as well. And like I said, he's got an awesome little square body S10, and then we have some good stuff we're working on in the future. And like I said, we'll talk about that on the next podcast. But looking forward to it. Let's see. You beat that crackhead up. It's over with. Dude, I did not touch that lady. I wasn't anywhere near her. I had my back turned towards her. I didn't even know what was going on. I might have pushed her down. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny. I didn't push her down. Is it over? No, Jonathan. There's Jonathan Morgan in the comments right here. In case you guys don't realize, Stacy Simmons is Jonathan Morgan. No, look, I'm not a convict. I was implied, but I was not convicted or tried. Okay. Let's see. We tested this weekend, straight up struggling with self-inflicted issues, but it was good. Yeah. So there's a good picture of Tim Saws out there doing some work. And there was another picture he posted up of him and his son, Stuart. Now, Stuart is the reigning champion of what was a small tire class last year, which will be the, was a hot street full-size class. He's going to be coming back to defend his championship. So be ready for that truck. That truck looks very healthy. And then his old man's bringing that blown long bed. He wants to go some rounds. And I think Honest T's Garage, if you don't know, that's our boy. And there he is right there, Mr. Tim Saws himself. He's taken over the helmet countdown, I do believe, because we had Andy Welch doing it last spring, but I think Andy Welch has now realized that his truck is more of a show truck than a fast truck, so he's going to keep it at the house, which, hey, look, it's a nice truck. It is a very nice truck. Let's see. Aspect Media. Yeah, let's see. We should no prep when I strap on them. Ooh, Ivan Shaw. Okay. So it's okay. I like it. I'm glad you're in here, man, because that's somebody said that to me. Well, that truck looks like it hauls butt on a sticky surface, but like most people nowadays, they can double duty. So looking forward to seeing that truck there. Looking forward to seeing it lay down some hellacious passes out there at the throwdown. So right now, truck count's looking pretty good. And still not where I want it, but it's looking really good. I think we're 85 pre-registrations right now. 84, 85. It was 85. So guys, we're looking really good. And there's still a few people that I know are coming that still have not registered. So I think we're going to have a hell of an event. There are still no real competitors in Junior Street. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. I know there were 3 kids that were going to come, but now one of them's got banned, and that's Dave and his son. They're not going to be able to make it. He's first chair in band, so he's not going to be there. But and then there was one other one, Levi Holt, and I think he's having some issues. So I don't know if they're going to get him rectified or not. But that class and the Powder Puff class, girls, gals, females of the Tailgate Throwdown, where are you at? You wanted the Powder Puff class, and it's there. It's waiting for the taking. But yet I've seen no one pre-registered. Well, not no one. There's 2 that are pre-registered, and we need 8. I told you we need 8. So, but full size, Hot Street full size, Hot Street Mini, Pro Street Mini, Pro Street full size, Pure Street. Those classes are looking really healthy. So if everybody converges on Newport on October 10th and 11th, and everyone's stuff is together as it should be, we are going to rock and roll. We're going to have a good time. So looking forward to it. If you haven't pre-registered, though, if you haven't yet, please do, because it really helps me out. Again, you don't pay any of your entry fees or anything until you get to the event. It's just, hey, we're coming. This is what we're coming for. So count us in. And that way that I can accurately put together a run order or at least get an idea. And then when we get there, I know we're going to have people like last year, we had about 35% of the trucks that showed up never pre-registered. So I know we're going to have those, but I want to be able to go, all right, look, we've got 16 in this class. We know we'll probably end up with 20, but I don't want to show up thinking we got 10 and all of a sudden we've got 32. You get what I'm saying? Like that becomes a bit of a monster. So, and Moonshiner says the Moonshiner is on kill. And it is. I've seen it in action. If you're going to be running against that truck, you better be on your A game, because Mr. Kevin is tuned up and ready to go. The truck is tuned up and ready to go. So it is not going to be an easy swing at the Moonshiner truck. You're going to get ready to do some work. What else we got? There was something else I wanted to go over, and I can't remember now. And I don't have my sidekick in here in my ear. He's back there. I can see him. He's saying something to me, but I can't tell. It looked like, let's talk about the JJ thing. So if any of you guys have been paying attention to Newport, they've had a rough year. They've had a rough year trying to get races off because of the weather. But they had a hell of a turnout for JJ's deal. It looked like that place was packed out. So I hope that everyone shows up and does work at the Throwdown, and we can put people on the fence just like JJ can. Because I'm going to tell you something. I watched the races there at that event. I watched some of those, and there ain't none of it better than what we put on at the Throwdown. So I'm looking forward to putting people on the fence there, because that's the least we can do for Newport, for all that they've given us. The opportunity to do this thing at their track. And guys, they're not out to gouge people. They're not out to win over on people. They're just trying to run a racetrack, and they want good people there on the property, and they want good races so they can put asses in the seat. So we cannot do that without all of y'all. And we know that, and we appreciate you guys putting the trust in us, and following this journey of the Tailgate Throwdown. And it is going to be it's going to be even bigger and better than it was last year. I know that it is. And I cannot wait to get there and hang out with all of y'all. I've met some of the best people at this deal, like some of the best people, lifelong friends. I consider it from this point on. And I can't wait to get back there and hang out with everybody. Jason Cantu is coming. Ooh, what? Jason Cantu's coming? Well, I don't know if I'd say that in here. I don't know. Are you sure? I haven't seen Jason Cantu in there. I haven't seen that. Maybe. You never know. Hey, if he is, he's got to go down the same concrete everybody else does. And let's talk about the concrete for a minute. Okay? For those of you that haven't been there, it's an interesting surface. It's tough. It's not. It's like take your best front side and then immediately throw in your worst backside, and then throw in the most mediocre street you've ever been on. That's the way to explain Newport. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes more is less. Does that even make any sense? Yeah, that's how you go to your computer. Where's the less is more, the more is less button. There were some people that came last year that thought they had it pretty well licked, and they got on that surface and they got a different scenario. So, hopefully you guys can take advantage of the testing that we'll have. We'll have testing, like I said, on Friday. Gates are going to open probably somewhere. I'll have to clarify with him on when gates are going to open. I think he said 10 a.m. But the track's not going to go hot until around 12, 1 o'clock, something like that on Friday. There'll be testing. We'll do testing until probably around 5, and then we'll start running our grudge stuff. Some of the guys have got some grudges lined out. I know that if Jonathan Morgan gets his little issue figured out, he's got a lot of stuff lined out, which includes racing Jake. And that's what I was going to get to. We'll circle back around to the fact that there's no junior streeters. If we get some at the race, great. We'll have the class. If they don't, then you guys are going to have to go against Jake in the pure street. And good luck to you. You're going to need it. So be on your toes, because you don't want to pull around the pits and say heard the kid knock you off. You know what I mean? Like, whoop your ass. He'll whoop your ass. Nice kid. He's a great kid. He'll help you do anything. Good heart, but man, you get it behind the wheel, and as soon as he flips the helmet down, it's all business, as he likes to say. And we plan to be there around 5 or 6 Thursday. Okay, yeah. Again, so guys, if you're going to get there, if you need to get there early, you can. We're going to be there on Thursday. A few of us, me, Thomas, and my family, we're all going to come up Thursday morning, and we're going to start setting up camp. If you want to test on Thursday, I think Scott said that you can, if you want to buy a tech card for that day, because it does have to cover the insurance if he lets the track go hot. So anybody that wants to test, if you want to pay for the tech card that day, you can definitely do so. Get some early testing in before the shenanigans begin on Friday. It's kind of an unofficial deal, so there's not going to be any prep down. So it's going to be about as bare as it can be. And when we talk about things going on Friday and Saturday, it's going to be minimal prep. And what I mean by minimal is a little spray prep to the 60, and that's it. So if you want to get that access to the track where it's bare, and just to start getting a tune-up to come around, then definitely take advantage of it. And you can get that tech card, and you can race on that day. If you're buying a tech card for the race on Friday and Saturday, you buy the one tech card, and that gets you in both days. That's for driver and truck. Each additional person is $15 to get in. If it's child 12 and under, they are free. We'll have, I believe we've got, I'll have to check with my wife, but I'm pretty sure we have wristbands. If you're going to be there for the 2 days, you'll get a 2-day wristband, and those people will get a 2-day wristband. And if you're only going to be there for the one, you'll get a certain, another colored wristband. So your tech cards, you'll sign your tech cards. And when you come down to tech in for your class, bring that tech card with you, and then you'll hand it to my wife or to Mrs. Shine, and they will take that from you and make sure you guys are signed up and registered for your class and take your money from you. Shirts, hats, all that stuff. Okay, so let's get into that for just a split second, because that's how we afford to do the Tailgate Throwdown. We're going to have shirts. We have a limited supply. So they finished up the shirts the other day. They look pretty dang good. They're a lot better than they did in the spring when we had to redo some stuff. If you're looking for shirts, we'll have them. We've got the new shirt for Throwdown this year, and then we will have some of the remaining OG shirts from last year. So if you didn't get one last year, we'll be selling those too at a discounted rate. We'll have some hats. We got limited supply hats. I know some people were wanting those. We got those, and we're working on a couple of other things that we'll have out there as well. We are going to have the raffles. We're going to have the 50-50 raffle, and then we're going to do the main raffle, which will have a nitrous kit, some wheels that John Mears and family are going to be providing, and a few other items. So be sure to get in on that. Pink Panther is ready. All right, Tracy, that's what I'm talking about. Tracy hit me up, and They're going to be bringing that hot rod down to come and hang out with us. Looking forward to it. I got a text message here from Tim Saws. Hang on just one second here. Wait a minute. Stuart called who out? Stuart called me out? Who? Hang on. What? I missed that. Where is that at? Can you find that? Where is that at, Thomas? Oh. What? Who? Stuart's wanting what? Who was he wanting some of? Is he wanting some of Moonshine or is he wanting some of Jake? Because we'll get it on motor to motor. We'll get it on, but we need the back. We need the back tire and the hit. And you guys, you're gonna set back. No, wait. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, Stuart's going down on motor. If you want it, you got action. Let's see. Are you selling mulligans for the first round? Absolutely. So let's talk about that. That's something we haven't talked about yet. So depending on the truck count, this is why I want to know what the truck count is. That's why it's so important that you pre-register. I would like to know because I was thinking about either doing a first round buyback or a second chance race. So it depends on what we're looking like in truck count and what classes. We'll probably do in the pure street. We'll do first round buyback in the pure street, but we may do a second chance losers race for the faster classes. It just, again, it's going to depend on what we're looking at physically on the property day of. If it is obtainable, we will make it happen. Okay. He runs the blower truck on just motor. LOL. Tim. Oh, so Tim's son's calling Tim out to race the nitrous truck versus the blower truck motor to motor. But it ain't really motor to motor. Okay, we'll lock that in. I'll put that down on my list. Stuart's got action. It's happening. Let's see. Do you still have the shirt order request from spring? Maybe. If you guys just refresh me. If you're wanting a specific shirt size, shoot it to me. We have a bunch. Well, we already have the order in. So just text, shoot me a message on what shirt you want or what size you need. I'll set it aside for you. And just be sure to come over to the tent and pick them up from me before I ended up actually giving them away to somebody else. Truck was on kill this past weekend at JG's Armory. Yeah, dude, I know. Interesting because I saw some video and people were hooking like crazy out there. So and I don't know, maybe it won't be as tough as we thought. Maybe it will. Last year it was tough. Last year was a challenge. So we'll see day of the testing day. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, shirts and hats, blah, blah, blah. Banners. Okay, so somebody asked me about banners. So this year, I have a very limited supply of small banners. So if you want a small banner, I think they're 2x3, I believe. If you want one, get at me fast because once we get there, they're gonna go. I think I only have like 20 of them, maybe. So if you want one, I think I don't remember on the price yet because I can't remember what I had to pay for them. I'll check on that, but I think last year we were like $45 or $35. I don't remember. I'll double check on that. But if you want one, I have some. Moonshiner don't want any. Oh shoot! Oh man, Stuart Herring, dude, you must have had a really good day testing because this right here, this tells me that you had a really good day testing. And Thomas thinks that he's drunk, but we're going to find out because it looks to me like you guys got something set up. Is this going down Friday night? Is this do we have a Moonshiner versus Stuart Herring? 2 step side square bodies, nitrous big blocks going at it Friday night. Do we have that going down? Is it locked in? Type it in the comments. Is it locked? You bet, Eddie. Man, I am super excited to see you there. I hope all is well. I mean, it's a call out, Tim. That's a call out, Tim. Is it happening or what? Moonshiner says yes. Stuart, is it locked? Come on, he said. Lock it in. Spit on your hand. Shake it. Let's go. Let's race them. That's what I'm talking about right there. Locked in, baby, right there. There you go. Let's race them. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Dude, Friday night, listen, Saturday is going to be great, but Friday night is going to be, whoo. I know Chris Huffines is going to have his truck just tuned and ready to screw. And you guys better look out for that white Chevy pickup. That thing is going to be quick. I love it. I love it. All right. So, Backyard says he's got money on the moonshiner. Man, I'll tell you what. Oh, Stuart says he wants mayo on his burger. Make sure you get his order right. That is going to be a killer race. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are locking in races for Friday night. So Friday night is going to be wild. Don't blow your shit up, okay? Because listen, Saturday there's a race going on. There's some class racing going on for money. Like, you guys want to race for there's going to be some damn cheeseburger wrappers all over the place on Friday night. It's going to be out of this world. You guys are going to probably add 3 tenths to your trucks the next day from all the damn cheeseburgers you guys are eating. And I told Scott and Melinda that they better have as many patties as they can stuff in their freezer. So you guys, you're going to have plenty of freaking hamburgers. That's for sure. I like it. All right. So Backyard says, I do want a banner for sure. Cool. Got you, man. I don't have any big ones. I only had a couple of big ones this year. So they were pretty pricey last year. So I didn't really, we had people that wanted them. And so we made them because they wanted the big ones, but they were a little pricey. I got to figure out a better method for that in the future. But, and guys, I'm going to drop a little something here. We are trying to get the PRI this year. We're going to do what we can because next year, I want the throwdown to be even better for y'all next year. So I just want you to know that for all the effort you guys put into what we do, and the posting on the page, that really helps us, man. You guys posting videos, posting pictures, all that stuff, and talking shit. It really helps the page. It drives the page, and I appreciate you guys because that page, let's talk about that for a second because I'm actually really proud of the page. I've started pages in the past, for whatever, stupid stuff, but I did it and they didn't go very far. This page has grown exponentially in a short amount of time. I mean, you got to think about it. This page has only been up for about a year and a half. We already have 5,000 people in there, almost 5,000 people in there. And in that, we have a ton of people with trucks that are ready to throw down. And I think because we have that big of a following right now, we're going to see different trucks coming each time. And truck gang for real. Like, listen, they had a truck race down in Houston not that long ago, guys. And I think they had something north of 100-something trucks on the property. Next year, I want the Tailgate Throwdown to be the truck race to be at. I want it to be that way this year, and I think it will be. But by next year, I want people to know that if you're going to a truck race, you want to be at the Tailgate Throwdown. That's where the baddest trucks go to race. That's where the baddest people go to race. That's what I want. And I want it for y'all because I know that when you go to the racetrack, you want to race somebody. You want a good competition. And from somebody who puts on a race, I want you guys to have that good competition. And in that good competition puts people in the seats. And that, when you're at a racetrack, you're there to race. It's for you, but it's the bigger picture. You're there to put on a show. And you're there to put on the show for the people that maybe can't afford to race or their kids dream about racing and they want to see race cars. And you're there to put on that show. So always remember that, when you guys get up there to make your run, there's always sets of eyes on you and they want to be you in the seat of your vehicle. They want to be you. And some of them just can't get to that point yet. And I know that I spent many years in the stands watching people and thinking of myself, like putting myself in that car and going, man, I wish I had that, or I wish I could feel that. And, and also remember that going around when people come through the pits, like let that kid crawl in your truck and sit there and feel what it's like to be behind the wheel. That goes a long way. I remember all the way back to when I was 2 years old. We were at Green Valley Raceway, which is a far closed down track now, but was a big track, when I was a small child. And I was 2 or 3 years old, and I remember my dad taking me there and setting in a gentleman that had a dragster said, "You want to sit in my race car, son?" And I'm sure I said, "Yeah." And he picked me up and put me down that rail. And I'll never forget what that felt like. And I've been hooked on cars, trucks, whatever, drag racing ever since. Anything motorsport. I like dirt track too. But I've been hooked ever since. And it takes that trigger, to start something that keeps people rolling and keeps this thing going and keeps this sport alive. This not sport. It's a way of life. And I know I'm on my soapbox right now, but I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about drag racing. I'm passionate about the people that drag races. Some of the best people I ever met in my life. And I can't imagine a world without it. And I really hate seeing people, these younger generation coming behind me and the one coming behind them, just not seeing what I see in drag racing. It's frustrating because it's badass, and got to keep the street alive. Hell yeah. Like street racing is my thing. Like, I love, that was my family away from my family, like when I left my family duties and I went to that street lamp in the middle of nowhere at night, and I met up with the same dudes I've been seeing for 10 years, and we hung out and we did our thing. We did hood rat shit together. And even if we were fierce competitors in any way, we were still friends after it was all said and done. There's no replacing that, man. There's no replacing that. Chad could not be here tonight. He had to work tonight. Doesn't matter if he was here anyway, because obviously we would have had all kinds of problems. So it's unfortunate you get to see this ugly mug all by itself going on here tonight. But anyway, I guess that's all I got. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. I know I've had some people reach out about the rules and the classes and the buy-ins and all that stuff. If you go up to the feature page at the top of the Tailgate Throwdown page, you can click it, and it's like one post down. I think I was supposed to change it where it says, "Hey guys, this is the rules," but I didn't do it because I'm a one-track mind. But if you need to look at those, go in the feature tab. They're in there. Need photographers. So so here's the thing on the photography stuff. So if you would like to come out and take photos, get with me. We have a couple that will be there. And we're working on a live stream as well. I do believe that Chad from bankshift.com should be there to live stream. I got to double check with him, make sure his schedule hasn't changed. But and Bradley said any kid is more than welcome to get in my truck. I encourage it. Absolutely. So right now we're at 85 pre-registered. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So I think we'll end up somewhere, Charles. I think we're going to end up somewhere over the 100 truck, or at least 100 entry. I don't know about 100 truck, but we'll have 100 entries, I think, somewhere in there by the time we get there. So as long as everybody quits tearing their shit up. I know, dude. I'm sorry about the 8-bit, man. I've got no bars. My router is literally behind me, and this is all it can muster. I don't know. Where I'm at here in the sticks, I don't have many choices for internet, so we're kind of screwed there. Oh, you did Matt's photos. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, shoot me a message, and you're definitely welcome to come out and take photos. I don't have a ton of sponsorship money to pay photographers, but if you want to come out and shoot, people did buy or have bought photos in the past, but we may be able to work something out. Just give me a shout, PM me, and let me know what we need to do there. Looks like old Greg. I'm old Greg. Yeah, the old downstairs mixer. Nobody probably remembers that but me. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we'll go over some more stuff next week. We've got some big things to talk about, and you're going to want to be there for it. Super exciting for the Tailgate Throwdown family. Super exciting for us. Like I said, we're trying to get it rectified and lined out today, but we'll get it lined out next week. And you're going to want to hear it. So we'll have Scott back on with us the week of the event to go over some things. And did Billy run yet? Yeah. How many times was that asked in the live feed? Which, by the way, before we go, I want to talk about that for a minute. I don't know if any of you guys watch War in the Woods, but that is an awesome race. And got to give it up to Billy, man. That guy, he took that Camaro and drove it down through there, and give it up to Jimmy Dale. Jimmy Dale went and got the W. Tom Gunner, that was awesome. And man, Billy almost got it, but what a monster he had to go up against. That was a hell of a car he had to go up against, and that was a damn drag race all the way to the finish. That was great, man. Bad Tree Productions in the house. What's up, bro? Let's see. We sleep 7 in the camper. There you go. Let's see. Tailgate Throwdown is where you go as strangers and leave as brothers. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Jimmy by a big nose. Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, so just keep your stuff together, guys. Do your maintenance. And, if you got a problem, get after it. See if you can get it rectified. You don't want to miss it. And, will we try to do one in spring again? I don't know. We haven't had good luck there. So spring is not friendly to us. So, as of right now, it's going to be an October thing. And so make it count and get your shit ready. Get everything ready to go. Make your plans, pack your coolers, and we'll see you at the Tailgate Throwdown. It's coming. We got, 3 weeks left, I think. So you got minimal time to fix stuff. So do I. I've got to get to work. So I'm going to get off this thing right now. I'm going to go out in the shop. I'm going to start working. And we'll see you next time, folks. Have a great evening. Should we do some outro music? Oh, I feel weird doing it by myself. Screw it.